The Great British Coin Hunt, we got what you want. We got gold and silver, seems everyone's a winner. It's so elementary, you get one free entry. Every single raffle, make your collection dazzle. TGBCHraffle.com, TGBCHraffle.com.
Hello, how are we? I don't know why I'm speaking, because it's only me and Chris and anybody that might happen to join in, but we're not doing a show as such, we're just doing a stock take. And I'm just making the list on my documents. So the first one up, Chris, will be, oh yeah, we've got a ticker tape. Excellent. Let's just have a little look at that. So Potless TV silver bar, plus 3.5 kilos of chocolate, plus 2 CGBCH coins, all up for grabs. So in $2.99 by Super Chat for 2 entries. Excellent. So people can join in. Right, so our first one is going to be, so I need to just done and then swap between that and YouTube with Chris. Otherwise I won't know where I am. Live. Come off there. Give it a thumbs up. Give it a thumbs up. If you happen to come into the stream or watch it on catch up or whatever, give it a thumbs up. You may or may not want to watch this on catch up, because it's only for really administrative purposes and for me for later on. That's really cool to see and hear nationwide. It's only for me for accounting purposes really, and be able to come back to this video should I need to. And also, while we're doing it live, we're going to do a little draw at the end of it. And so far, so good with the entries keep on coming in. So as you saw, if you saw the other video that I put up, there are 7 packages all put aside for Potless TV, 2 of which are sold. So there are 5 left. One of those 5, well done Nationwide, I'll explain to you in a second. One of those 5, I've now put into this as a prize now. So there's only 4 left for sale. So in with that, so later on the stream, Nationwide just said I'm having a couple of entries, but I don't know what I'm buying it for. So the entries are, Chris has made a specific wheel, and I now text Chris and say Nationwide, oh, wrong person. I don't want to be texting the wrong person, so I go Nationwide ×2 for chocolate. Chris knows what that means. He puts you on a wheel that he's just made specially. So you're now on that wheel twice. Now later on, we're going to spin that wheel when we finish, and the winner of that is going to get a Potless TV silver bar, which we have up for sale for $79.95. Not only that, but out of those 7 different packages for Potless TV silver bars, 3 of them have got a set of 7 TGBCH coins in. One of them has got 10 alphabet 10p's in, and this is as well as the silver bar. One's got Peter Rabbit silver, one's got a Tittle Mouse silver, one's got an A to Z silver. They all have a mask. They all have a mask. 6 of the 7 have got a £40 rebate voucher. 1 of the 7 has got a £500 rebate voucher. And one of those 6 that's got a £40 rebate voucher also has a super wheel spin with the multiplier written on it. So and that's in 7 different parcels. And I don't know which parcel's got the Super Wheel spin, which one's got the Peter Rabbit in it, which one's got the £500 in it. I have no idea, right? Absolutely no idea. 2 of them are sold. One of them is going to be put as a prize in today, and the other 4 are still for sale, right? And I want to do all 4, all the lot before I send them out, because obviously we don't want to send one out and that happens to have the £500 in it, then perhaps the other people won't buy another one. So I'm waiting until I've got all 7 sold, and to help that along, I'm even putting one up as a prize, because this did so well yesterday that if the money comes in enough, then I'll put it up as a prize. Now it's £1.50 a ticket, which you can get over on the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk, or you can super chat £2.99 for 2 entries. Right. So we'll have a little chat here and so on. And yes, by all means, share the stream. And hello, Lady Robbins. Hello, Gary. Andy Walton. Lovely, lovely. But what I'm concentrating on is getting this stock take done. And I'm getting it done because I want to do it and I've had it in my mind to do. But because there has been some, shall we say, rather unpleasant reviews and one thing and another from people that have absolutely no idea what they're talking about. They're just making it up, and their followers are just going, yeah, and all of this, and it's upsetting so many people. I thought, well, I talked to Chris and I thought, look, I was going to do a stock take anyway. Why don't we do the stock take live? Why don't we just break the rules a little bit? Why don't we just do it a little bit different to how everybody else does it? Everybody else locks themselves away in a little office and they do a stock take. We don't need to do that because everything we do is all out in the open. We are transparent and have been transparent all the way through, the good times and the bad times. So that's what we decided to do, was do an actual stock take of the memberships. And I made a couple of throwaway comments in the past by saying there's more than £20 million worth of memberships there. And there is, you know, if you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can multiply these how you like. But if we take 10 leaflets and we say that those leaflets are, say they're a recipe, that's 10 recipes. Or it could be 10 coins, whatever. It could be 10 bags of crisps. It could be 10 memberships. It doesn't matter. If each one of these is £1 and you've sold 2, but you've got 8 left, then the value of your stock is £8. If you sell key rings and you're selling those key rings for £5 each and you've sold 2 of them, gone, and you have 8 left, the value of your stock is 8 times 5, £40. So no matter what it is that you're selling, whether you are Andy's wife over at Lou's Emporium and you have what's one of the things that Lou's got over there? She's got a coin that's to do with a birth year, right? So supposing she's got 10 of those coins left on the shelf at home in stock, and those coins are £5 each, then the value of her remaining stock is £50, 10 times 5. Stock taking is simple mathematics. The value of stock is simple mathematics. What Debenhams has on the shelf in the cupboards is the value of the stock that is left, not what's sold. What's sold is sold. That's the value of sales, and that's the value of income. And then you go into a different area because that's where you do your income and you do your tax and your receipts and one thing or another. Your value of your stock is what you have in your hands. It's the value of what it is that you can sell, right? So, give you for example, the total value of the possible potential income for this draw that we're doing today that you've got on the ticker tape in front of you there is 10,000 entries. That is the absolute maximum. Now, we're not going to sell anywhere near 10,000 entries. We're not even going to sell 1,000. We're not even going to sell 150, I shouldn't think. But should we get absolutely swamped for some reason, and suddenly we've got 1 million visitors all pile in and say hello to you lot in here, the absolute maximum we can sell is 10,000. And the reason for that is because that is what Chris and I have decided is the maximum that we are prepared to put on the wheel. We're not prepared to put any more than 10,000 on the wheel because it will cause too many problems as far as the wheel is concerned. 10,000 is a little bit too far anyway, but that is the maximum that we've decided that we will do. Right? So therefore, if that is the maximum, then that is the maximum value of the stock that we hold right now, today. 10,000 times £1.50 is £15,000. So that is the maximum value of what this raffle, if you like, is worth. Now, we only sell 100 tickets or 50 tickets. The rest of that goes in the bin because it's no good to us. From tomorrow onwards, it's no good to us because it's in a specific drawer now, right? But that is the maximum value of what there is on the wheel. If suddenly you all decided you wanted to spend £1,000 on this draw, only 15 of you could do that. No, only 10 of you could do that because 10,000 is the maximum. Do you see? Thank you, Lady Robbins, and people that are outside the UK can enter into this one as well. Okay, so I will just send that across to Chris. 2 times chocolate Lady Robbins. So the first one we're going to do, Chris, if you want to get started, while I just send you a couple more entries. First one we're going to do is 50p TV. We're going to do the Monday draws, and the very first draw on a Monday, I'm going by the sheet that we printed off the other day. The very first draw on a Monday is 50p TV. That's the first membership draw. The ones before it are all TGB Search Raffle. That's a different kind of stock take. So our first one's going to be 50p TV. So what I'm going to need to know is how many we've used and how many are available. Well, I can work the available out. All I need you to tell me is how many's been used, and then 191 segments. Right, so now we take, just going to do this. Now we've got to take away, you've got a calculator in front of you. Take away 191 from 10,000. 11, right, so 11 entries times, I'll do it in a second. I don't expect you to do it, mate. I'm just doing 2 things at once. Michael Bloxham, that's your entries. And Angela Cuthbert. That's your entries. And we'll just mark them as completed. Okay, cool. Then we go back here. So, 21 watchers, 11 thumbs up. Don't forget to like and share. Thank you. Yes, please. Right, so now I go back to my pages document. 50p TV used 191. Available. Well done, Andy. 9,809. This is why you now see it's going to take a fair bit of time for me and Chris to do this. 9,809. So then we go value 9809. So I go to my calculator and I go 9,809 times £25 equals £245,225. 245,225. That is the value of the stock that is left. We can't sell, no matter what happens, any more than 9,809 more of the 50p TVs. Therefore, the value of the stock that is left just on the 50p.tv wheel is £245,225. Now we move on to Brexit20.net. I send over another one. Wire. 77 have been sold. Used 77. Now, this is a good idea for the people that are into our draws and are following our draws and partaking of our draws. Good idea for you to maybe get a sheet of pen and paper to write this down. Because, for instance, supposing you're going to go and buy a £25 membership. If it was me, if I was going to buy a £25 membership, unless the name meant something to me, straight away I would look at that and go, well, they've got 191 entries on the 50p TV wheel. They've only got 77 on the Brexit20.net. I'll have a go in that one. You see what I mean? So available is 9,923, wasn't it? It'd be 9,923. The value of that is going to be 9,923 times £25 equals £248,075. £248,075. So are we getting the idea now? Hello Lee, hello Katie. Nice to see you all. See if we're getting the idea. Let's do that one. So the next one is Brexit20.org. Used is 209. 209, which means available is 200, so that's 9,800, 9,791 is what I make that. What do you reckon? 9,700. 9,791. Multiply that by £25, 9,791. 244,775. 244,775. Next, we move on to dinosaur50p.net. Can I have a link to the membership page? Can someone give him a link to the membership page? I just missed out. No. Oh, sorry, put it in front of me. Right. 158 used. 158. And if you want to get a go in this, and like I say, the ticker tape on the bottom, $2.99 super chat, and you're in the draw. Or go over on the greatrichcoinhunt.co.uk and buy your tickets for £1.50 each. You know, you can buy as many as you want. The number that are available, 158 from 10,000 is 9,852 by my reckoning. If I get it wrong, let me know. 9852. 9852 times 25 coin equals, pardon me, 246,300. Value 246,300. Okay, not bad. Next we go to dinosaur50p.org. I'll keep checking to see if there's anybody else to add. 56. See, this is going to get some of you thinking, isn't it? You're going to be thinking, oh, I didn't realise that. 56. That means available is 9,954. The value of which $248,850. 248,000. Did I say 850? 850. So next we've got qgardens50p.org. This has to be worth throwing £1.50 at. When you think about it, it's got to be worth throwing £1.50 at. I'm putting up 3 prizes. One is a silver bar, one is a 3.5 kilo box of chocolates, and one is a choice of 2 coins. 79, which makes available 9,921. The value of which 9921. And I'm not able to see any comments. So if you want me to see a comment, flash it up on the screen. 248025. 248025. A drop of tea, bit of subliminals. Do you have a membership for £30? No, they're £25, £39, or £100. However, dinosaur50p.net is a £25 one, and that's on sale for £8.50. So you could get 3 of those. 4 of those would be 32, 33, 34 quid. So you add 4 quid to it. So we're on paddleduck50p.net. 276, which means available there is 9,824. I like doing maths in my head. The value of which (9,824) times 25 equals 245,600. 245,600. Next, we have paddle duck 50p. So the longer this goes on for, months and months and months and months, the more we sell, the harder and harder it becomes for you to actually win, because there are more people on the wheel. So in theory, what that says to me is you will need to work harder in order to buy extra, or you may want to buy extra goes on the wheel in order to give yourself a better chance as time and time goes on. Paddleduck50p.org 61. That means we have available 9,939, which has a value (9,939). 248,475. Oh, and flash it up with somebody's super chats. 248,475. 248,475. Everybody's favourite, especially at the moment. Scumbag TV. Oh, there is so much I want to do with that. But time is just not my friend at the moment. 232. But there are things coming down the pipe. 232. So we have 9,768 available. The value of which 9,768 That's not right. How do I register to get on the wheels, please? So could somebody help Si with the easiest one, Si, first of all, is to go on the memberships listing. You'll see a memberships listing on there. Go onto that listing and then look at the description. In the description, it says the TGBCH newsletter wheel and a TGBCH raffle newsletter wheel, right? Both of those are £100 each. So put them, add them to your basket. You can do them both on the same order from the big drop down list. Add them to your basket, £100 each. And you've got 2 voucher codes there. So go and add those voucher codes, and then that will take care of the £100. Then as soon as you've done that, make sure you're signed up to both newsletters. If you know you're already signed up to a newsletter, that's fine. But you must be signed up to the newsletters. Otherwise you win, I check it, find out you're not signed up to the newsletter, don't give you the prize. So do that one first, then say when you've done that, and we'll tell you how to do the others. All right, all right, all right. That was 9,768. Times 25. 244,200. 244,200. What I'll do is we're getting on quite fast. I mean, we allowed sort of 3 or 4 hours for this. We're not going to need anything like it. So I'll just come back and have a little scan of the Oh, you're doing the adding up for me, are you? Okay. £100. I wish I could do that. I'll go to membership section and check it out. Yeah, it won't charge you the £100 side. That's the point. So you choose those two. TGBCH newsletter is a £100 wheel. TGBCH raffle newsletter is also a £100 wheel. Right. So if you bought an extra one, it would cost you £100, but you can have a free one. So you've got the voucher code there. You add the voucher code, it gives you, and it will take care of the £100 for you. And then you add the other voucher code, and it takes care of the £100 for you. Right. So then you're on two £100 wheels, and those wheels spin every day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you could win, and they're a multiplication wheel, so you get the multiplier on that. Right, and it doesn't cost you a penny. It's not going to ask you for credit card details or anything like that, mate. Right, nothing. Just put the voucher code in, follow through with the checkout. Make sure that you put all your full contact details in, and it won't charge you any money. If you get the regular newsletter that you're signed up for, that's the TGBCH one, then just get on that wheel, but you don't need to sign up because you're already signed up. But if you don't get the raffle newsletter, then you need to sign up for that one. Because otherwise, like before, you would get a winner and they're not signed up, they're going to forfeit the prize. Right? So tell us when you've done those two, and then we'll get you on the free for all wheels, and that's another 3 wheels. Right, so where was we? Oops. Pages. Next one up is snowman50p.net. 189 is how many we've used, which means available is 9,811, which gives us a value of, if you're doing the value quicker than I'm doing it, you might as well punch it up screen. 9,811 times £25 is, or am I quicker doing it on my calculator? 9,811 times 25 equals 240,275. 245,275. That's the value of the stock left for sale on snowman50p.net. Next one up, I expect this one to have a lot, tgbchraffle.com. You're quite right, Chris. I missed that one. Let me put that one in. Snowman 50p org. Used Snowman 50p org. $59. See, some of these are quite a surprise. Which means available, we've got 9,941, which gives us a value of 9,941 times 25 equals 248,525. 248,525. This is why I know that no matter how much trouble I got into, no matter how much trouble was caused me, and no matter how much trouble they continue to cause me, I will get out of trouble. Because the maths don't lie. tgbchraffle.com. We're back to This is exciting. 225. So that means that's 9,775 left that have a value $9,775, 244,375. 244,375. Start reviewing all this. Another funny thing about reviews is I think people are going to find it hard to keep up with me. Once I get going. TGBCH TV, 196. That means we have 9,704. No, 9,804. 9,804 with a value of 9,804. $245,100. 245,100. TGBCH News now. If there's a couple of you that are going to be sticking with us throughout this stream, like Andy, I don't know if you're going to be sticking with us throughout the stream, etc. But if a couple of you are sticking with us throughout the stream, how would you feel about just having a bit of paper by the side of you and then adding all these up as we go? And then if the figures are right and there's a couple of you that have done it, then we should have the same figure. And then we know how much the total value is once we've done it. 57. So 57 of these have been used, which means we have 9,943 left with a value 9943. 9943 times 248,575. 248,575. Just check. tgbch.co.uk I've got next. See if anybody else has had £1.50. We have. Well done, Jeffrey. Pardon me. Just leave that on the screen for a second. How many is that? 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, cool. 4 times chocolate. DB2 whole. 299. DB2 2 times chocolate. So that's 4 for you, Jeffrey. 2 for you, DB2 whole. Oh, I did news. Hang on then. What I've got is so was that .co.uk because I'll just change them around. On my sheet here, it's news before .co.uk. So could you just double check? Did we just do news or .co.uk? We did .co.uk. Okay, I'll just change the name of it then. That'll make it easier. UK. Then we change this one to news. Okay. So tgbch.co.uk, 57 used, 9,943 left to potentially sell. That's not to say we will sell them, but that is how much the stock value is left. And the value of which is 248,575. TGBCH news, we've used 64 out of 10,000, which leaves us 9,936. The value of which 9936. 248,400. 248,400. I've got the greatbritishcoinhunt.co.uk next. That to you. Let's just mark that one as completed. 215,215, which means that we have available 9,785 with a value of 9,785. 244,625. I have wwf50p.net. At the moment, Lorna's a bit upset, as you can imagine. And that's all really that we need to say. She's a little bit upset and she's dealing with it. She's a bigger person than some of these others and she's dealing with it. 50p.net, 62 have been used, which means available, we've got 9,000. Have you done that yet, Si? 9,938, which gives us a value. Have you signed up to them? Have you done them too? I did them. No, you haven't done them, otherwise they'd come through, wouldn't they? So obviously you haven't done them yet. 9,938. $248,450. wwf50p.org. I'll see as soon as you've done them. No, I'm watching the live stream. You're only watching me add up numbers. You might as well do it. I'm not going anywhere. You might as well get that done. Then I can tell you you've done it. And then you know it's done. Because if you get it done now, I can have you on the wheels for tomorrow. If we get you on all the free ones while we're on the stream, I'll get you on all the. You'll be on the wheels from tomorrow onwards. 50p.org is 72 we've used. 72. So that means available, we have got 9,928 with a value 9928. 248,200. 248,200. Okay, so that is all of the. So we might as well do these other ones, I suppose, because they are also. Well, no, we can't have a value. We can't have a value. What can we say? I can write down. So YouTube all members, I can write down how many are used, how many segments are used, and how many are available. I can't write any values down for that because they're different amounts of money. But I guess we could write how many are used on the YouTube and the Patreon and the Pay It because we know what our maximum is. But that's not really a stock take, is it? No, I think perhaps we need to stop there. That's not a stock take, is it? So let's just cancel all that off. Delete. Right, so that's on select all. Make it a little bit bigger. Bounce it up on the screen every now and then. Try and get that all on one sheet though. No, we'll have it on 2 sheets. Print. Oh no, we need a total. Right, I need a total. Has anybody been adding up the totals? Cancel. Total used. And total available. Okay, so what is the total number used? Yeah, no, that's all right, Chris. So let's have a look what we've got. Andy says that's the total value, is it, Andy, of what there is left to sell? 4,440,550. 4,440,550. And now I need how many we've actually used up. Not money's worth, just how many memberships we've used up. So it looks like we'll done it in my head, he says. I wish I could do them figures in my head. So there's 22 people watching. Obviously, we know that not everybody watching is our friend. However, out of all the people that are watching, you don't have very much longer left to get your entries in for this silver bar. Membership sold 2,378. Nice. 2,378. And the total available is £177,622. 177,622. Value. Print. White. Print is low on ink. No, it ain't. I filled it up. Right, back to you, man. Shall we just play a little KG? Oh, my J coins. Okay, let's do those two. And then we'll have a little bit. I'm going to make a cup of coffee. RJ coins, so, and KG. Right. 2 times chocolate. 80G. 4 times chocolate. Yeah, just in time, just in time. And then we'll have a little chat then, maybe. Well, but what do you say, Chris? Are you all right for a bit of time? We sort of finish that early, or do you want to just, shall we go for it and do the others, being as you've... What have I done there? Or being as we've allowed the time, shall we just do the lot? What do you fancy? Shall we... No, let's not do the other stock take, because what we can do is, if we now we know it's only going to take an hour and a half, then we can come on, we can do another one, we can do another giveaway. And then we come on, we do another one, we do another giveaway. Take me 2 hours to work out the rest. No, we'll just leave it there, and we'll just carry on, and maybe we'll have a little chat for 20 minutes. Play an advert. I'm going to make a cup of coffee, and we'll have a little 20 minutes of getting people to see if there's anyone else to buy an entry, and then we'll do the draw. Yeah, why not? Just chill out a little bit. We'll just chill.
Good afternoon, madam.
Yeah, I'm sorry, officer.
Can I see your papers, please? Hello. Mummy in a bit of a hurry, was she? Step out of the car, madam! Step out of the vehicle now!
Good morning, world. Good morning, newspaper. Morning, mail. Morning, sprinkles. Good morning, Timmy. Good morning, Renaissance Fair. Morning, boss.
What? Is he next on your hit list?
Daniel, lower your voice, please.
Why? Why shouldn't the whole town know what kind of a woman she is?
Daniel, you're embarrassing us.
Me? I have nothing to be embarrassed about.
Daniel, please.
I can't help myself.
That's sick, isn't it? Okay, we've got Lorna Jones, who's also entered. Well done, Lorna. And thanks for that, Andy. And we've got Dennis. And and Andy Walton. Which is quite cool. So we've got Andy Walton as well. Now I've got to try and add up how many we've had in total through the stream. Who was the first one? DB2 Hole, I think, was the first. No, it wasn't. No, not Mary Robbins. Nationwide was the first one. So that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 9 is 27. Super chat. £27. So we've got 66 by that. That gives us a total of 27, 80, 93. Yep, perfect. I've got Andy's, I texted that to you. Texted Andy's to you, so that's all right. So that's what we've got. That's the stock take then of the Monday draws. Stock take of the Monday draws leaves us with £4.5 million worth of stock. So just like if your stock was, I don't know, 10,000 bags of crisps that you've made, you might decide to give away 1,000 bags of crisps to people to get them interested, get it noticed, to get them in. And then you take money. So if I wanted to give away £500,000 worth, it would still leave me with £4 million worth to sell. So there is an awful lot of scope, and this is just for the Monday memberships. It doesn't take into account what YouTube could potentially be worth, or Patreon could potentially be worth, or PayHip could potentially be worth. All of these things have their own values, but that is the value of the Monday draws. I'm very happy with that. I'd like to say thank you to everybody for helping me with that, and thank you to Chris, because that really is great. I'm really, really happy with that. And Wednesday's draws are obviously going to be worth, I would imagine at a guess, Wednesday's draws are going to be worth somewhere in the region of about 6 or 7 million. And the Friday draws, well, they're going to be worth somewhere in the region of about 16 million on their own. So actually, when it comes to guffawing at my off the quick comment of somewhere in the region of about £20 million worth of memberships, I wasn't wrong. It's actually more than that. And it all can't be done without all of you that are watching right now, every single one of you. Even the people that are not my friends that are watching right now. It can't be done without you. I'd do it quicker without you. But you're helping me, so. So there we are. Brilliant. I can take the rest of the day off. I'm rich. I go down to Sainsbury's now. Say, look, I'm worth a lot of money. Give me free shopping. And we've got 3 prizes to give away. We have one of those silver bars to give away. A nice big box of chocolate to give away. Oh, I had a bit too much chocolate last night. I've got to take this easy. I've got to stop. Stop, man. Stop. It's not doing me any good. Bad for my health. And a couple of coins to give away. Now, it's up to you guys how you want to do this. Do you want to do the first draw for the top prize, second draw for the chocolate, and the third draw for the TGBCH coins? Or would you like the first draw for the coins and the, you know, any particular way you want to do it? Plus, you've got the TGBCH coins to add to the valuation after the memberships. Oh, that's true. Yes, we forgot about those, didn't we? And the ones that I've got in stock at the moment, the value of those is about 30,000. That doesn't come into consideration for the ones that are on their way. So, and from where we was a year ago, from where we were before. Oh, did anybody spot my deliberate mistake on my deck on the George Lambert coin? I only put the wrong date on it. What a wally. What a wally. I've put 1937 to 2018. He actually died in 2019. It was November 2019 he died. So, got to get it. Got to change that. So I will be changing the photograph that's on there. And that's also to show people how they can immortalise someone they love that they might have lost, or even still alive. You know, I mean, one of you might think, oh, actually, I wouldn't mind immortalising myself like that. Get a coin like that, give it away to all the family, whatever. You know, it can be done. And I can facilitate that for you. Okay then, so we'll have one more check. And if any more come in, excuse me sniffing, if any more come in, then they will be added to the next giveaway that we do. So the next giveaway that we do will be on Friday. So if you want to go into this again for tomorrow, I'll put another silver bar up after today and another box of chocolates and another couple of coins. So if you want to go into it for tomorrow, and then we're going to try and do it at the end of tomorrow's stream. Hopefully there will be the time, because I'll try and talk fast. How many Prince Philip coins sold now? I've sold over 100, I know that. 10% sold. More than 10% sold. And I reckon that if this is just my opinion, and I know I get laughed at quite a lot with my valuations and so on, but I've been valuing stuff for 52 years. So if we were sold out of the Prince Philip coin, it would sell for a tenner. And I know that there are people out there that go, no TGBCH coin will ever sell for £10. You can believe that if you like, but all that's going to do is stop you making money. You know, trouble with these people is, unfortunately, when people say, oh, you can't do this, oh, you can't do that, I guarantee it, etc. What do they put up? They don't put up anything. I put up, you know, I put my money where my mouth is, and I say things like, if within 12 months of selling out of a coin, that coin has not reached £10 and you want to sell it back to me, I'll buy it back off you. You know. So if I had money and I was one of you, I would buy out the rest of the Prince Philip coins because they are a definite seller, and they would sell now for £10 each. Can't find the newsletter section on the website. It's in the description, Si. The newsletter link, the link you need to sign up for the newsletter, it's in the description. It's got it there next to the where the code is. It's got it there in the description on the memberships page. That's how you get that one. And the free-for-all one, there is a voucher code. You add all three. You add all three to it. So when you go on the membership section, I can't switch cameras to go onto the website, otherwise I would do it and show you where to go. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Right, are you watching, Si? I'm going to show you how to do it. First of all, we go here. All I have to do is turn this cam mic. Just bear with me, Chris. That camera. There we go. Right, you're on the website now. Are you watching, Si? I pressed on free code description and nothing happened. Well, it's not going to do it automatically. You have to do it. Right, look, there's the membership. And then you go to the description. What does it say in the description? It says TGBCH newsletter. There's the code. So you add the £100 one to your basket and you use that code. If you want to sign up to the newsletter, there's the link, HTTP link. Well, you're already in the TGBCH newsletter, you said. So the only newsletter you want to sign up to is that one, which is the raffle newsletter. So you copy that, you go to the top where it's got the www dot, you paste it in there, go, and you sign up to the newsletter. It's that simple. When it comes to choosing them and putting them in your basket, where is it? You click on this one here, choose an option. The newsletters are at the bottom of the list, as I said. Raffle newsletter, click on that, add to basket. And when you've done that one, click on the one newsletter, TGBCH newsletter, add to basket. Right? Then for the free-for-all, someone will put the code in a second for the free-for-all. Now look. Free-for-all, £25, add to basket. Free-for-all, £39, add to basket. Free for all, £100, add to basket. That will come out at, those three on their own, come out at £164 for the free for all 25, free for all 39, free for all 100. Then you put in the code and it will pay for all three for you. So that's 5 that you can get on. The newsletter one for TGBCH, I just showed you how to do that. The raffle one for TGBCH, I just showed you how to do that. And I showed you how to sign up for the newsletter. Then you add the 3 free-for-alls, 25, 39 and 100. And the code you want for the 3 free-for-alls is coming up now. I will get that for you. Code. There, Andy's beat me to it. So you add 3 for all 25, add to basket. 3 for all 39, add to basket. Only one. 3 for all 100, add to basket. Then you put in, when you go to the checkout, the code XTBDA4UA, and that £164 worth, it will pay for that for you. Right? Then you want to add the TGBCH newsletter one, which the code is there. I just showed you that in the description alongside the link to sign up for the newsletter. Put that code in, it will pay for the £100 TGBCH newsletter one. Then you choose the TGBCH raffle newsletter one. Both of those are at the bottom of the list. And then you add the code next to the one where it says the raffle newsletter. You add the code, and those two codes will take care of that £200. You get £374 worth of entries absolutely free. Once you've done that, it comes through to me as an order. I know it because I see it. I will tell Chris you'll be in it from tomorrow if you get that done. Right? You got it? I tried to use both. It says coupon already applied. Well, that will only happen if you take the free-for-all code that Andy's just put in there, and you take, say, the £25 free-for-all, you add that to your basket, and then you go and add the code, and it gives you that for free, and then you go back to add the £39 one to your basket and put in the same code. It's going to say to you, you've already used the code, because that's not how I tell people to do it. What people have to do is they have to add the free-for-all 25, the free-for-all 39, and the free-for-all 100 to their basket, and then use that code once, and it will pay for all three. But there are instances where people have just gone and picked one because they've not paid attention necessarily, and I don't mean that in a derogatory sense, and because we all do it, we all don't pay attention, and so if they just add one and then add the code, then the code won't let them use it again. See? Can I confirm yours, Dennis? When did you do yours, Dennis? Yours is done and dusted, I think. If yours came in before now, then yes, it's all done. It might have someone else to add to the thing as well. Yeah, yours is done then, Dennis. It's done within days, and you're added. Just sent one more entry for today's raffle. So I've just sent one more entry over for today's raffle. So if you look at that description, on the membership listing page, what I just showed you just now, it tells you there what the voucher code is, and it tells you there what the link is. You copy that link, put it in the www bit at the top, and it takes you straight to the sign up. I do get a TGBCH email almost every day. So what are you saying, Lady Robbins, that you are not signed up to the free-for-alls or the TGBCH newsletter wheel or the raffle wheel? I don't understand. I actually don't understand what you're meaning, so I just keep answering. If I still want to be a member, and I say yes. Who asked you? I don't. So I don't understand. I mean, I'm happy to talk anybody through it that's not, you know, if you want to go through the motions now, Si, so that I can talk you through it. Quite happy with that. What I just showed how to be done, Lady Robbins, have you done that? Yeah, I'm sure she's on all the free wheels as well. I'm just going to check now. Let's just check. Let me check. I said I would take the time to check one. Love the Marcy and very comfortable. Excellent. I get emails to each. I get those emails too. It's merchant. Michelle Robbins. Michelle Robbins. Okay, I'll let you know if you win. We'll put it in the team. I'm going to check this one. Take one. Let me check. Right, the TGBC, the raffle newsletter wheel, it's a multiplication wheel. You're on that, Lady Robbins. The newsletter, that's a raffle newsletter wheel. The TGBCH newsletter wheel, multiplication wheel, you're on that one. So you're on those two. Pardon me. In fact, you have an extra entry on that because you bought an entry as well for the TGBCH newsletter, and you bought an entry for the raffle newsletter. So you've got extra entries on both of those. What you haven't got, because you haven't done it, you haven't done the paperwork for it, is by the look of this, you're not on the free-for-all wheels. You've bought a go on the free-for-all wheels. You've bought one on the free-for-all 100. You've bought two on the free-for-all 25, and you bought two on the free-for-all 39. But you haven't, from my paperwork here, got your... Ah, yes, you have. Right, and there's your free entries for the free-for-all wheels. So as far as those 5 wheels are concerned, Lady Robbins, you have an entry on every single one of them. So I don't know what you was talking about there. But you're definitely on those wheels. It's my paperwork says you are. If anyone's having a baby in 2021 or knows someone who's expecting, Lou's Emporium have some lovely coins to mark this special occasion. I've seen those, they're all right there. I think they're only about $5 each. $4.50 or $4.95 or something. Right then, so MailChimp thing with email, yeah, I have no idea what that's about. Okay, so we're ready to do the, so if you go stuck site, have a little look at that part in this video where I show you how to do it. And if you're still struggling, get in touch with me, you can phone me up and I'll talk you through it. $4.99 they are, those coins on Lou's Emporium. Right, I'm ready when you're ready. All right. Just a second, Chris. Now, what to do about this? So you might remember that not too long ago, somebody did a review of one of our coins and they absolutely slated the coin. And they have absolutely slated everything to do with TGBCH. And that person obtained that coin under false pretenses. They signed up themselves for the coin under a false name with a false email address and a false phone number. And I wanted to make that public. But what I don't want to get into is I don't want to get into a spat, an argument. Oh, Ian this. Oh, I don't even want to use their name. Oh, that person that. But we all know who I'm talking about, right? So this person who keeps giving us such absolutely terrible reviews and slating everything that we do and saying that everything that we do is so wrong and everything that we do is so horrible and everything that we do is so rubbish. They've just signed up because they're watching and they've watched me try and explain to you, Si, how to do it. And that very same person has just signed up to the TGBCH newsletter wheel and the TGBCH raffle newsletter wheel. Now, if you don't want anything to do with the raffle, why would you sign up to a free go on the wheel? If you don't want anything to do with TGBCH and And before anybody says to me, I didn't say that I didn't want anything to do with it. If you are offended by naughty words, I suggest you look away now. And I'm being very serious. Any children watching, anybody watching that gets offended by naughty words, look away now. Now you do see what that says, right? You do actually see what that says. So why would you then sign up under a false name for more newsletters? That doesn't make sense to me. And there's a part of me that says, Ian, you shouldn't even be talking about this now. You should just ignore it and let them think that they've got away with it when they haven't. But it annoys me, and it annoys me because these people and the people that are following them are upsetting members of my team and upsetting my customers that don't need to be upset. So there's a part of me that wants to show this and go, I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is that person. That this person that signed up for this newsletter is this person. Oops. Is this person. I can prove that. All I have to do is take my little computer and put it on the thing like that and show their address. That's all I have to do. And I'm close to doing that. So let's just, take 5. I suggest that that person goes away and has a little think about what it is that they're doing and what it is that they're saying on stream, because they're just making themselves look rather silly to us and to their own people. And my suggestion is stop doing it. Yeah, I totally agree with you. My suggestion is that you, by all means, carry on doing your reviews. I don't mind reviews, but make them honest reviews and stop telling lies, stop using deception, stop trying to use fraud, stop pointing the finger at people for doing something wrong when the people you're pointing the finger at, they're not doing anything wrong, you are. Stop it. Just stop it. You're not going on the wheel, by the way. I'm not putting you on the wheels under a false name and address. All you're telling your followers is that you want to be part of the TGBCH raffles that you keep slating. You want to be part of the TGBCH raffle wheels that you keep slating. Our game, that is the best game on the internet, you actually want to play it. That's what you're telling us. You're telling us that loud and clear by trying to join up. That was one of the silliest things you've done in quite a while. Because you just played straight into, were you going to pretend that you was doing it for a joke? No, I don't think so. That's you trying to play and join in with our game, even though you're telling your followers and you're telling people not to take part in our game. You want to play our game. You want to play both sides of the fence. If I was one of your followers, I would be slating you for that. For what you just tried to do. I would be slating you for that. If I was one of your followers, I'd be doing some reviews on you, mate. And if you deny it, I'll prove it. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it. Okie dokie. So we'll leave that one because they ain't getting nothing and they're not joining in our game. Oh, dear. Shall we have a bit of fun now? Who wants a prize? Me. I don't collect USA coinage, Lady Robbins, but I do. I've got loads of USA coinage that I give away, but I do want to get hold of some, and I do want to get hold of when you and I talk, because there's that other parcel I sent you, which is I'm wondering if you've got that yet. Obviously not. But when we sort out, I was going to get you to send me some $1 bills. I want to get hold of a load of crisp new $1 bills, so maybe you can get some of them for me, and we have a little sort out. But anyway, we'll chat about that. So I hope everyone's okay and enjoyed it and everything, and I hope I haven't overstepped the mark, because I don't want to be upsetting any of my customers by getting involved in playground spats. Just spun the wheel, says Chris. I won all 3 prizes. Being accused of fixing it, I thought I might for a change. Okay, so the very first winner is going to get one of these parcels that include a silver bar. These are all the people that have gone for a silver bar. Well, gone for this little competition that we've got here. And one of them, the first one that wins, is going to get the silver bar box. Containing potless.tv. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Andy Babb. It's going to be Andy Babb. Look at that. Andy Babb. Andy Babb, just give me a second. Don't do the next one yet. Now remove Andy Babb from the wheel, if you would. Poof! And he's gone. Give me a second. Don't spin yet. Andy Babb. Put your name, Andy Babb, on one of those parcels. I have no idea what's in the parcel, apart from the fact that it's got a potless TV silver bar in there. So the next spin is for a nice big box of chocolates. Chocolate. Pardon me. Oh, someone's going to put on a little bit of weight. You wanted that yesterday, didn't you? DB2 hole. DB2 hole. Right, and I'm taking absolutely no responsibility whatsoever for you putting on weight. Noshing all these chocolates. So if we can remove DB2 hole from the wheel. Well done, DB2 hole. Well done, overdue a decent win, DB2 hole. Absolutely. And I hope you enjoy these chocolates as much as I enjoy them. They are delicious. Oh, murder with my false teeth though. I keep getting under the plate, but oh, they're just so nice. Now we remove DB2 hole and off we go again. And I'm going to leave the listing there. So I'm just going to change the date in the listing. So we'll do another one of these draws tomorrow, £1.50 an entry, and it'll be another silver bar box and a box of chocolates and a couple of TGBCH coins. Andy Walton, 2 times TGBCH coins. Andy Walton. And if you let me know what ones you want, Andy, you can have 2 different ones or you can have 2 of the same. It's entirely up to you. That makes no difference to me. And the chocolate goes to DB2 Hull. Yum, 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 yum. And tomorrow we are going to do it again. So, orders, what am I looking for? Products. Someone keeps texting me, and I think they're texting someone else. So it's not me they're talking to. You know when you send a text and you send it to the wrong person, I think somebody keeps doing that. Right, so I'm going to go in here now and adjust this listing. And if you'd like another go in tomorrow, then at the end of tomorrow, we will do 3 quick spins of that wheel and we'll give away another silver bar and a box of chocolates. And I bought 11 boxes, 40 odd kilos I bought, and 2 more coins. Okay, so that's that. Next draw, Friday. Right, so see you tomorrow. Thanks, Chris, for doing this. See you tomorrow. We'll catch up then. See you at 3 o'clock. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Let's go. Come on. No, I have plans with her. I'm sorry, but that's the deal we made.
A little bit closer, a little bit to the left. Yes, leave your beer, please. Okay, there we go. 3, 2,
Daddy,
1.
Daddy! Daddy, where's Mommy?